Everybody there, good afternoon. Rob here in Cambodia. So I want to talk, first of all, I'm using a new setup here with a gimbal, which is motion sensitive. You see, should be following me around, but yeah, it is. There you go. So it follows my head around. Anyway, I want to talk about Cambodia again. Cambodia and the safety. How safe is it really in Cambodia? That is the question. Because I've said it repeatedly in many TikTok videos and also here on YouTube why you should move to Cambodia, what the benefits are over places like Thailand, Vietnam, and Indonesia. In very great detail, actually. My most popular video is just about that on YouTube. Why you should move to Cambodia. Look it up. I'll connect that video to this one. So I talk a lot about the safety aspect of Cambodia, because again, I've been in so many countries in the world. I mean, I've lived in Indonesia, I've lived in Thailand, I've been to Vietnam, I've been all over the world. I've lived in China, you know, USA, UK, Spain, Germany, France. Can't even think, South America places, you know, and I know what I know because I've seen what I've seen, and I know how things happen, how things go down there. And lately I'm trying to make Cambodia great again. Right? That's my mission, to help Cambodia grow, help to get new tourists here, to grow the economy, to grow the tourism industry, which is, after all, if it follows me, after all, it's most important and vital income sector. Tourism, that's right. Same as it is in Thailand, same as it is, well, not in all of Indonesia, but Bali for sure. And Vietnam. Well, Vietnam also has a huge manufacturing base, as does Thailand. You know, with motorcycles, cars, you name it. They washing machines a lot. That doesn't happen here. Here in Cambodia, it's basically tourism. Garment manufacturing is the second one, and another one I can't quite. Some service sector, real estate. I think, real estate sector, because that's booming. I mean, you just got to look over there behind me to see the setup over there. You know, this amazing. Whoops! How do we do this? Can't do it when I'm filming, I think. I want to flip the camera around, but that's not working. Anyway, yeah, huge amounts of new builds, beautiful architecture, and so on. Anyway, back to the safety. It's 100% safe here. I mean, some person on my TikTok channel claimed today that I'm wrong, and that China, of all places, of all countries, and Malaysia, another one of all places, have apparently put travel advisories out to their citizens to not come to Cambodia because it's too dangerous, they say. I'm like, what? According to Cambodia, dangerous compared to China and Malaysia? Then I was just recently in Kuala Lumpur for an example, about 2 months ago. I saw fucking people getting stabbed on the street. I saw a guy dying in the city centre on a side street, and nobody helped him. Nobody even called an ambulance. I was just like, what? And I mean, okay, it seemed like pickpocketing wasn't that prominent there. That's pretty prominent here. It happens at night if you go to the wrong places, which I did on New Year's Eve. And then the night after with a friend, it was very stupid of me. It was my mistake where I got spiked. And that happens everywhere too. There's nothing to do with Cambodia. You get spiked everywhere. Every single country in the world this happens, unfortunately. Spiking is a very, very big problem these days. If you read the news, if you haven't been lying or sleeping under a rock for the last 10 years, you'll know. Spiking drinks is a huge thing worldwide. And that is the bottom line truth. So nobody's getting killed here. I mean, there's no attacks on Westerners whatsoever. There's no fights. I haven't seen a single bar fight or a single fight on the streets. You know, yes, there's domestic violence issues I've heard about, but that again happens everywhere, right? I mean, men getting drunk and whatnot, that often doesn't end very well. But then you've got to ask yourself, what did the woman do? Well, I'm not blaming the women here for this, because you can't. It's not fair to do so, and I'm not. I'm just saying, Cambodia is super safe. You can go everywhere all the time, like I am now on the riverside promenade with my camera out, expensive equipment. Nobody would come close to me. Nobody would dare to take it. No. You know, I've had phones taken, stolen before, but that's all down to my mistakes, partially. Once a tuk-tuk driver stole it as I was paying in the rain, because we were arguing about the price, because he overcharged me. I paid what I thought was right, and then snatched the phone. Second time, what happened? Oh yeah, I got taken at midday, 12 o'clock, outside the bank, where I got cash. It was the second day I was in Phnom Penh. I was waiting for the tuk-tuk to arrive, looking left, watching them come on the app. And then from the right, I didn't see two bastards came on a motorbike and snatched my brand new iPhone 13 out of my hands. So that sucked. Hello. And I had one lifted the other night. So I was out too late, drank too much, and I got spiked. It's my fault. It's entirely my fault. But the whole point, the reason why I keep saying that Cambodia is so safe and a beautiful place to live in and beautiful people to hang out with is because it's simply a wonderful country. I mean, look at this beauty on the riverside here. Lovely, absolutely lovely. The boats, the cocktail cruises, and so on. They go out at night. They're starting around 5:30 for the sunset time. You got wonderful. Just checking if my mic be working. Yes, it is. You've got wonderful things to do here. Loads of activities, from sports to gaming to water parks. You know, you can even go jet skiing on the bloody river. You can go water skiing too if you wanted there, going in that dirty river. I wouldn't, but anyway. You know, it's cheap to live here. It really is. It's not expensive. Yes, restaurants could be more expensive if you go to the expensive French restaurants. That's a whole nother story. But you can have very good cheap food, local food for about $2-3 a meal. You can buy from a local butcher super cheap meat, good quality, locally sourced, not raised with antibiotics and all the other kinds of crap. You go to the local markets here, you get everything fresh. It's organic from the farmers. The eggs, the vegetables, the fruit, it's all fresh and not sprayed, not full of bullshit like in the West, okay? And that's just it. And then the visa situation. Visas are super cheap here. It's like $300 for the yearly visa, retirement visa. I think $250. If you're 55, you get a retirement visa. You don't need a work permit. No, I'm working. Can you see? Yeah, see, that's one problem. They harass you a lot here. He sees I'm working, but he won't leave me alone. Anyway, yeah, so what was it? Visa. Yeah, if you get a 6-month visa or 12-year visa and you're working, you need to get a work permit first, which is about $250 for the year, which is also the cheapest chips, if you ask me. And then the visa is $280 or $300. So compare that to a few other places. In Indonesia, I spent 3 years there. You've got to get a Kitas, which costs $2,500. You've got to get a work permit, or form a company, which costs you another $2,000 to $3,000, right? You can do one job in your own company. You can only do one single job. You can't do multiple things, because if you do, the locals, because they're so jealous of you, will report you, and you'll end up getting deported. Yeah, Thailand is the same. You got to pay an absolute fortune to get the visa. It's like $2,000 to $3,000, I believe, around that number. Some more, some less. And then you've also got to get a work permit, which is very difficult in Thailand, I'm told. Very. Only if a company employs you can it be done. If the job is not able to be done by a Thai person, or if you form your own company also, I believe. But that is another very difficult story there. It's not easy, because again, you need to have certain reasons and qualifications to do so, otherwise they won't let you form the company, because they want Thai people. Also, yes, I remember one thing. If you form a Thai company, you've got to employ at least 10 Thai people, even if you don't need them. Is that fair? No, it's not. So that's the problem. None of that exists in Cambodia. It's just so easy. The pace of life. I mean, Phnom Penh is a busy, bustling modern city these days. Lots going on. You know, today is a bit more quiet. because it's Friday. After nobody's going to kick off later, believe it, and I'm not going to go out. But you know, it's peaceful here. Look, I'm walking on the riverside in the center of town, but I'm in nature at the same time. So I call it nature in town. Because why? There's the river, that's nature. Here's a park, that's nature, and there are trees all around me. So that is nature in town. And I can walk for 15 to 20 kilometers here, over to Diamond Island and back and around. I mean, you can walk. Just last week I did a 2-hour walking trip, just to show people around what I do. So that's the bottom line, guys. Cambodia is safe. Cambodia is beautiful. It's got everything you need. Beautiful beaches, beautiful islands, amazing mountains, waterfalls, lakes, forests, jungles, you name it. It's got it all. And the culture is amazing. The statues, the history, the people are fantastic. There's nobody more friendly than Cambodian people. That's just a fact. And the food is also delicious, right? So the culture, the people, they rank number one on my list because that's so vital. I love the Cambodian culture and the music, by the way. Oh my God, the old music is excellent. Love listening to old Cambodian music. And also the new music, the modern music by rap star Vanda, for example. He is fabulous. One of the best rappers I've ever come across in my whole life. And that's it. So, Cambodia is safe. Please don't believe people who say otherwise because they don't know what they're talking about. And that's the end of it. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Have fun. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching Rob's Health Crunch. Don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel. There is more great content on the way from me about Cambodia, health, fitness, wellness, real healthy food, and great lifestyle habits. Don't forget to enable notifications so you'll know when the latest video is posted. Until then, here's some other great content I think you will enjoy.